Is it working? The camera's on. Okay, good. I'm sorry. This is a new thing for me. So anyway, I'm in my computer screen. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Something completely different. We're going to talk about my art today, and we're going to use my laptop. Yay! So you can see my laptop. Awesome picture here from Imagine FX. Great magazine, by the way. If you get a chance to check it out, go to your local Barnes & Noble or Borders, and you can look at it. And I think right now, currently, there's an article about Adam Hughes. I would love to get that article. I used to actually have like a complete run of this magazine from when they started, but I had to sell them because I didn't have any money when I was in college, so I sold them. And I got a nice percentage of funds from them. The first magazine sold for like $40, which is pretty awesome since I only paid like 15 for it. Anyway, I digress. I'm here to talk about my work, and I thought I'd go step by step into my last project that I just did. So, without ado, let's begin. So, as some of you know, I'm a freelance graphic designer slash illustrator, but occasionally I get contacted for illustration work. So this is customer wanted a picture of her and her significant other done kind of an Adam and Eve kind of style. And so this is the first draft that I did. Very, very sexy. Got a lot of responses that I might have been a pervert. Thank you very much, Heather. You're such a nice person. Anyway, I sent this draft to the client, and they liked it, except it was a little too risque. So we went with a different version, which meant that the girl was a little bit covered up, and she wanted the male to be getting fed whatever it was that the woman was feeding the guy. I did this sketch. It's still pretty much the same, except I didn't really like this guy all that much. So I went and redid it again and changed the guy, and this is the ink version, and now he's a little bit more more muscular. He went back to being shirtless and just a little more anatomically correct, I think, before anything else. So the next thing I did was, after this was approved by the client, I went and I colored it. And this is the first color version, and I like this color. I asked the client what they wanted for, the color of the dress, and they said hot pink or cream. And I tried the hot pink, and actually I think the hot pink stands out pretty well. But the client didn't like it too much, and they didn't really like the lips on the woman either. I thought it was a little too much. Wanted a little bit, probably downplayed a little bit more. So I went and she suggested trying to do the cream, and we lightened up some of the characters a little bit, so you can see the male got a little bit lightened up, and I got a little bit more of flesh tone for the lips. And then the dress, obviously, is a little bit more cream, but it's still more of a brownish. So for the final version, we went, and this is the final version that we went with. Obviously, a little bit more cream. The lips a little bit not as pink, but a lighter pink. They actually sent me a picture of the kind of lipstick that they use, and then the background went with like a fuchsia pink. So this is actually the final version. So this is probably a good instance of anyone who's thinking about doing freelance work. You can kind of see step by step of things that you have to get through to finally get to the final project, or the final final draft or whatever. I went pretty fast, and actually, all in all, this is probably about 2 to 3 days worth of work. And 2 or 3 days is kind of an exaggeration, because the 2 or 3 days actually is more like communication between the client and yourself to finally get to the final product. But I thought it would be interesting to see, what that was. So there we go. Something a little bit different, something a little bit unique, and my laptop, which you can see all the fun little folders I have on the side there. So anyway. If anyone has any questions about freelance work, or how to get involved, or how to, offer rates or whatever, give me a call. Give me a little jingle, and we'll discuss. I've only been doing this for a couple of years. I'd like to be doing a little bit more later on as time progresses. So anyone wants to hire me, hey, you know how to contact me. You have the videos. You can email me. Blah blah blah. You know, if you look hard enough, you can find me. And so anyway, take care, everybody, and just have an awesome week and awesome day, whether you're at work or you're at school or you know you just got off of school and you're checking out my video because you know you can do that after school. I'm babbling, so take care, everybody, and rock on.